Now, what are the common rejection reasons? And this is something that, almost bi-weekly we get these challenges that, entrepreneurs wanted to apply on their own. They just experimented. And, once you get a rejection, it gets really complicated. You really need to then fix things in different, and it takes a lot of time, right? So to keep in mind, what are the common rejection reasons? Number one, incomplete notarization or attestation. If you are making it as a subsidiary of a foreign company, you need to get your documents attested, which is your certificate of incorporation, your articles of your foreign company, in some cases, your financial audit statements, right? If you don't do that, if you don't translate that, if you don't get the right attestations, then documents are rejected. And what are the right attestations? It could be notary, Ministry of Foreign Affairs stamp, Saudi Embassy stamp. In some countries that are part of the Hague Convention, it's called apostille. It could be done online or through physical notary offices. Now, incorrect legal structure. Again, this is a major problem that people don't understand, that, the selection category, if they choose it as a branch versus LLC, correcting that could take months. So you need to choose LLC even if you're making a subsidiary, it's an independent OPCO LLC in Saudi Arabia. And then mismatch between foreign company documents and applicant details, right? Application. So you've given the wrong name, the wrong address, right? Again, it gets rejected. And then, yes, this is very important. If you are a resident in Saudi Arabia and you would like to get an entrepreneurship license, it is mandatory for you to get the NOC, no objection letter, which says that the current employer doesn't have an issue in you opening a business. If you don't do that, again, it gets rejected. And in fact, yesterday, I got a message from one of the, clients that we were having discussions for. But even before they signed a contract with us, they just wanted to experiment. They went ahead and the visa license got rejected. And then, passport ID not uploaded with the support letter. So it's very important that, you upload in the MISA system. There's no separate space to upload your passport ID. As a safer, approach, make sure you upload it whenever, whatever attachments, just combine it and do it together. Now, add the owner details. Okay, so entrepreneurship license, when you're getting that, the right owner's detail need to be mentioned. A lot of people make mistake that, okay, they might put one shareholder, they might not put the other partner. This gets very complicated later on to change. At this commercial registration stage, not uploading Arabic translated documents. So MISA does accept English documents, but when it comes to applying for your commercial registration, it is mandatory that you translate these documents, and these documents need to be translated in Saudi Arabia through one of the approved translators. Mismatch between the activities, again, a common problem. Let's say you decide, unfortunately, what people do is, because it's open to add multiple activities, they might just add, 50, 100 activities, not a good practice. Add activities that is only relevant to your business. And then it needs to be same at the MISA stage, also needs to be same at the CR stage. Trade name, yeah. So trade name, when you reserve your trade name, it should be the same on your MISA license and the CR. And then ownership percentage. Oh, this was a major issue with one of the, someone that had reached out to us, where initially they gave X percentage, and later on they decided during the process of company registration, during the CR stage, that they want to change it. It's a hassle to, change. There's a lot of documentation, a lot of proof that you need to give and approvals to make that percentage change. Now, how do you save time, right, and avoid rework? So based on our experience, book the trade name first, because there's a whole system now where you can book English trade name, Arabic trade name. Do that first, it'll save you time later on. Use the same trade name for your MISA license. Finalize the percentage share well in advance. Don't make any changes during the registration process. Avoid decimals, right? 33.33 does not work. MISA accepts it. Ministry of Commerce does not accept it. Upload translated documents, even if not mandatory. Yeah, when you're opening your bank account for your company, open your personal bank account, because then this will help you, your KYC will be much faster for your company. Now, there is sometimes a glitch in the MISA portal. Sometimes your network is slow. When you file the application, sometimes the MISA, Ministry of Investment representatives are not able to access those files. A good practice, once you've done the filing, just send out a support to the support email that I've made the application for MISA. These are my documents that I've uploaded, right? So the staff has that in store. Confirm all the owners before, right? Avoid numbers in trade name. Again, a challenge over here is Ministry of Investment accepts numbers. Ministry of Commerce accepts numbers. Ministry of Investment does not. And it's a big challenge if you mismatch that. Only add relevant business activities that you plan to do. You always have an option to add activities later on, but in the beginning, just focus on the relevant ones. And preferably engage with consultants, engage with legal advisors who can guide you on the structured approach so that you don't, end up wasting time or getting penalties.